What's up? And thanks for tuning in to my chess improvement journey. I am right now Ramsey, and I am on the road to 1500 ELO on chess.com Rapid in 100 days. I'd like to shout outs to all 46 of my subscribers. If this channel sounds like something that would benefit you, please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications to be notified of new videos and to unlock the secrets of getting to 1500 ELO with me. So today we are on day 59, current rating 1299, leaving only 201 to go. And you're probably wondering, how am I 1299 when I was the same rating yesterday? Well, I'll tell you why. I played a game and I lost and I was upset, so I played another one and I won, and it ended up even out. So in this video you'll get to see two games. I think the second game was one of the more excellent games that I've played. The first game I played alright, but I ended up blundering a rook in the middle game, and that ended up costing me. So let's go ahead and look at the first game. In the first game, I'm playing a guy named Peter Parker. Was that Spider-Man's name? I think that was Spider-Man's name. He's from Mexico. So he was rated, I think, 1303 or something when I played him. But anyways, he's got the black pieces here, and he plays the Dutch. You know, I'm starting looking for my stone wall, and playing against the Dutch here. I'm not sure the opening theory on here. I may have went through it in my my little program, but so I just try to get developed as fast as I can and take good control of the center. Better move knight e5 at this point. That would have been pretty good. You know, targeting this square, I suppose. So now I go ahead and play knight e5. At this point, though, queen e2 would have been best. You know, I was looking at this square, but I also realized that he could pretty easily kick me out of here. So he covers the g6 square, and I'm sure that he's coming to kick me out here soon. So I got some pretty good attack on this square here. This, and this are all covering. And he doesn't take. It would have been better for him to take. I go ahead and take. He takes. I take. And in this position, I'm going to end up winning some pieces here. This was a mistake, or an inaccuracy. Better move would have been knight d5. So I'll go ahead and take, which was a mistake. Queen c2 was best. And this is what I had in mind. I'm just chewing up the free pieces here. So he guards there, and I set out to attack this piece, and this right here is where I blunder. I looked at this knight and I said, he's not got anywhere to go forward. I didn't consider where he had to go backwards. I guess I'm not typically used to having a rook on the 7th rank, but yeah, it ended up costing me. So I take this pawn and he gets my rook, and then we just trade off. And at this point, he has a 2.4 advantage on move 21. Before I blundered, I had about a 1.5 point advantage. So I bring the queen up here to d3. He brings the knight up. Double attack on this pawn here. And I pretty much just go ahead and, I guess, give him this pawn. Although he takes, I take with an attack on the knight here. He takes, I take, he takes, and then I check. And as you can see here, I'm not looking too good. I'm down 4 points on the engine. He's got all this open space, and he uses it. I was in a bad position here. I kind of wanted to push this pawn, but I realized if I don't make some kind of move, he's got checkmate right here. I only got one piece guarding. I guess the better move, I probably could have came here, but it says the better move in this point was King G1, so that probably would have been the better move. But I make a way out. And then you could just see the rest of this game, we just dance around, me trying to hope that he makes a mistake here, and he really doesn't. I make a mistake. Give up that free pawn with checkmate. So that was the first game. Certainly not my best game, but it was far better than the game before it, so I'll take that as an improvement. Now in this game, I feel like I played pretty good. Got the black pieces here. It looks like he's gonna just do the queen's pawn opening. They call it the Tartakower variation, but it ends up just coming into the classical perk here. What did I say? That was a mistake? No, I haven't played a mistake yet, but his move coming here was a mistake. His better move would have been bishop e2. But he comes there. He pushes. I decide that I'm gonna, take here or pin this knight to the queen. That was a miss. Better move. Queen a5. I'm seeing that. I'm guessing that would just pin the knight here, but just keep that in the back of your mind. It does come up. And I was hoping he would take with that knight because I take, he takes. Give me that bishop. They say this is a great move here. Hit the king with check. There's no way he can guard while still covering the bishop. So I get a free bishop here. He castles. At this point, move 13, 3.9 advantage on the engine. I decide to bring the knight in the game, and he brings this bishop over here. Not want my knight to go there. I thought about it for a second. Do I put the knight here? Do I put the bishop here? And after all my thoughts, I decided to push this pawn. Reason being, if he takes, I take back, and my rook is pinning this bishop, and I'll push, attack the bishop. I thought that'd be a good look. Anyways, he gets out. I continue to push. My queen is covering this pawn here. I debated, do I bring the knight up now? But instead I decided I'm going to go ahead and strengthen this pawn here. I don't want to lose this pawn. I'd like to sit the knight on one of these squares here. So with this move here, he makes sure I'm not, coming this way with the knight. So I decided to come this way. And I'll have a gorgeous knight just sitting here on d3. Sure enough, man, that's one of the prettiest placed knights I've ever had. But with this strong pawn structure plus the knight there. So he's just pushing these pawns over here. I decide that I think I want this pawn. So I take it. 5-point advantage on the engine. I'm guessing this is probably why. That is why. Wow. And that certainly messed my board up. So we'll just roll it like this. But he brings the rook over there. And I just continue strengthening, placing my pieces in better positions here. And he's just making this little push on the queen side. I moved over here. My thinking in this was, I figured he might go here with the queen because it's protected here and try to get a queen trade. And then I take with check. He moves. And then I come here. Something along that nature. But now that I think about it, it probably wouldn't have been the greatest move. But he strengthened, so I come back. And I decide, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and take this pawn. After I push this pawn. I take with an attack on the queen. The queen gets out of dodge. And I go ahead and push this pawn. I don't want any way for this these rooks to get in back here. He's pushing over here. And then he makes this mistake. If you're watching, can you spot what the move is? So one of the first things I thought when he made this move, do I have any checks? I thought about it. I can go here with check. And, you know, you could take with a queen or rook, whatever. But if I go here with check, there's no way that he can defend this queen. And he resigns. And I feel like this should have been, at least been a great move. I thought it was a brilliant move. Because, yeah, I don't know why. But if you look at my screen, I just have this one miss. Not many mistakes. I don't know what it's saying that I played this game like. Was it I'd like to see what. Okay, 89%, 89.2%, 2000 accuracy. So that was a big improvement from the last game, which I'll take. But anyways, that puts me back at 1299. So just a heads up for Saturday, I won't be doing any tactics stream. I will be playing a over-the-board tournament, USCF rated, classical chess, 45 minutes per person, 4-round tornado. I'll be doing that Saturday, so my two options are I either record 2 games Friday, or after I get done with the tournament, I show you one of the games that I played. I'm thinking the likely move is to record 2 games Friday. That way I don't really, and I can post one to post for Saturday. That way I really don't have to mess with anything after spending 6 to 8 hours on chess. So, anyways, that's it for day 59. We'll see if on day 60 I can break back into the 1300s. Thank you for tuning in.